Hey guys, welcome to my legal classes. This is Ganesh Pujari, and in the series of company law, we were discussing nature, features and characteristics of company, and in that series this is my third video where we are going to discuss the next three very important natures and features. They are: company is not a citizen, company is an artificial person, and company has nationality and residence. This is not just a discussion without case laws. Here I am bringing case laws also, so that way if there are any independent questions on any of these, you can elaborate them with the help of case laws also. Not taking much of your time, let's get into the first slide. In our last video, we have discussed the first three nature and characteristics of the company, and here in this video we are going to understand the second and remaining part of who is company. First one, company is not a citizen. Secondly, company is an artificial person. And thirdly, company does have nationality and residence. Let's understand the concept with the help of case laws. Okay then, here is the fourth feature and characteristics of the company, that is, company is not a citizen. In the previous discussion, we have understood that company is a legal person. Now the question is, if company is a legal person, then why not company is a citizen? Or what is the difference between company and citizen? Before we getting into the difference, we also should know similarities. One of the huge similarity is both company and citizens have rights and duties. Company has the right to contract, company has the right to hold property, company can sue, etc. are the few rights of the company. Likewise, company has certain duties towards its members, shareholders, public, environment, etc. Likewise, citizens of a country too will have rights and duties. And if both companies and citizens have rights and duties, what really separates them? The answer is simple, and I am sorry to make you guys wait for so long. I would have told the answer in the first line itself, but had to prolong it because in the exam, if they ask this concept for 5 marks, you need to have content for the same, right? That's why I had to elaborate so much. Okay, without prolonging it any further, let's go to the two words answer, which brings the difference between the company and citizen. Those two golden words are fundamental rights. Yes, fundamental rights are the difference between companies and citizens. Companies don't have fundamental rights and citizens have it, and the same was upheld in the case law of the State Trading Corporation of India Limited versus the Commercial Tax Officer Visakhapatnam. The Honorable Supreme Court of India in this case very clearly mentioned that the provisions related to fundamental rights are wholly exhaustive and contemplate to natural persons only. In Santa Clara County versus Southern Pacific Railroad Company, the Supreme Court of USA also established that the corporation are not citizen. I hope that clarifies everything on company is a legal person with rights and duties but not a citizen and hence will not enjoy fundamental rights. If you want to twist and say it other way around, you can say that fundamental rights are not given to companies and hence company is not a citizen. So here in this slide, we realize that fundamental rights are available only to natural persons and company is not a natural person. If company is not a natural person, then what is it? Let's try to find the answer for the same in my next slide. Here is the fifth nature and characteristics of the company. That is, company is an artificial person. Yes, company cannot be on its own. It has dependency on natural persons like directors, officers, shareholders, etc. However, they are all having their own limited roles, and company as a whole plays much bigger roles than them in consolidation. That's how it exists in the eyes of law, and hence such juristic person is considered as an artificial person who doesn't possess natural body but performs acts according to law with the help of natural persons. But there are aspects which separate company and such natural persons, which will be our next presentation also. Company is a separate legal entity, it can have separate property and it can have separate management. Overall, while natural members play lot of role for company, law recognizes those key aspects which separates the company and natural persons and make a company artificial person. The same was discussed in the Solomon versus Solomon and Company Limited. This case is a landmark judgment for separate legal entity, but you can refer it here as well as it forms the basis for legal recognition of companies as artificial persons. With that, let's get into the last slide. Now that we know company is not a citizen, but law recognizes it as artificial persons. The next question is whether such artificial company has nationality and residence. The answer is yes, company has both nationality and residence. Nationality of a company is decided by the origin of the company and residence of the company is decided on the basis of which jurisdiction that company falls into. A company will have one nationality and it can have multiple residence. While nationality is more of place of incorporation, whereas residence is connected with taxation and regulatory jurisdiction to that particular company or unit. For example, Tata is an Indian company which has multiple branches all over India as well as other countries of the world. It is a multinational company and nationality of Tata is India as it is basically incorporated in India. That's why it is an Indian MNC, whereas YouTube is an American multinational company as it is originated from America and has offices all over the world. Both these companies have several residents as each unit belongs to a particular regulatory jurisdiction. One of the major case law that you can refer here is the State Trading Corporation of India Limited versus the Commercial Tax Officer Visakhapatnam, where Honorable Supreme Court said that a corporation can claim nationality which is ordinarily determined by the place of its incorporation. Hope that gives clarity on the topic and I will see you in my next video. Till then, you guys take care and for now, it's time for me to hand over this presentation to Nishan.
Running is good, but running away from your responsibilities not good. So don't run away. With that, I am concluding this session. Please subscribe our channel. Please like, share and comment our video.